Tim Bradley, we have seen Robeisy Ramirez at various venues. Typically in years on Heisman night, we would be in front of 20,000 at Madison Square Garden. But this intimate venue here in South Florida is as loud as any we've heard right now because of who's in the ring. Fighting in your home, in your backyard, matters. Here we go, world title fight. Featherweight championship on the line. And immediately you see what 6'1" versus 5'6" looks like.
Really showing no respect right now to Robeisy. He's initiating the offense, but he's maintaining his distance. He's putting pressure. Extremely experienced. He's feeling the punching power. He's gauging distance.
Of course, with his amateur pedigree, adapting to various sizes and styles, it's what they do. He said, listen, that long amateur pedigree.
Usually when you attack him, you see his footwork tends to be poor. He brings his feet together. He gathers his feet, brings the lead foot back with his back foot. But right now, he's holding his position very well.
Espinosa trying to work behind that jab.
There's the counter.
Timing that left hand, the counter from Ramirez.
Off the drop step.
Drop step was detailed in your lab film work in our preview to this championship fight.
Ooh,
on the
good
inside,
uppercut.
three-punch combination with a right uppercut from Espinosa.
But that uppercut could find his way home. Anytime that Robeisy lunges, leans forward, he can catch him with that shot. Good boxing right now. But Tess, how long can he maintain that distance? That's important.
No, got to utilize the jab, right?
There's that left hook right there. That's what I'm talking about. He has a lead left hook. Brutal. But I love the intent right now of Espinosa.
Well, he has been so active in this first round. Volume punching, letting his hands go, setting a tone, and here comes Ramirez towards the end of round number one.
Nowhere to hide. 16 by 16, Tess, on the inside.
He just wasn't landing many. Timmy, he threw 83 punches. Threw 83 punches in that first round. Only landed 8.
Keeping Robeisy occupied. Keeping his hands in his pocket, so to speak, like the great Teddy Atlas used to say.
There he comes with a straight.
See the uppercut?
Straight right hand, and then that left uppercut again.
What I love is the demeanor, again, of Espinosa, the confidence that he's fighting with right now. No, he's not, Tess. He's sitting down on his punches. He don't fight like the typical Cuban where they, look cute. Let's talk about like
the amateur style.
Amateur style, very flashy. No, he's sitting down. He wants to hurt his opponents.
More steady work rate from Espinosa.
Espinosa doing a good job in maintaining his distance and keeping Ramirez at bay.
Ramirez tried to time that right hand. Espinosa immediately fired back.
Using his legs right there to keep and maintain his distance, Tess. Doing a good job.
Now consistently going to his left, staying away from that power hand of Ramirez. Right uppercut from Ramirez. Coming to the end of round 2, Featherweight World Championship fight. Oh, that was after the bell. Here in South Florida, WBO's Featherweight Championship fight. Joe Tessitore and Tim Bradley with you. Watch the elbow here on that follow through with the left hand from Espinosa. And you can see immediately, Timmy, that the champion, Robeisy Ramirez, turns to Christopher Young, the referee.
Yes, it was. That was an elbow. I don't know if it's deliberate. That might have been 50-50 right there, but Ramirez is in there, and he felt that it was deliberate by the challenger.
Espinosa with the left hand to the body.
Look at that. Espinosa's here to win. He's fighting with conviction. He's battling Ramirez everywhere. Ramirez is landing here and there, but
yesterday, he said when you step in against world-class opposition, it'll bring out the best in you. And that's what so far is happening. A long-range right hand from Espinosa as he continues to be willing to trade.
That's what you're seeing right now from...
And the constant work rate. He threw 83 punches in the first round, threw 85 in the second round. And a wrap around with that left hand to the body again. Oh, there's a short uppercut from Ramírez. And Espinosa willing to stay right in the kitchen.
The bigger target. Forget about the head for now. Break down that body. Slow this man down.
Espinosa switching stances.
He's never gone the distance.
Start of round number 4. Espinosa has thrown 257 punches to Ramírez's 87, as a 36-19 connect advantage. His first time fighting for a world title, the 6'1" undefeated Mexican fighter.
On a taller opponent, because the uppercut can find his way home. And you see right there, he pulled it back. But Reynoso, he's looking for that. Espinosa, excuse me, is looking for that uppercut. Robeisy this round is committing to the body. He's committing to the body of Espinosa.
Bernardo, what are they saying in the corner, Ramírez?
Robeisy Ramirez received strict instructions from Ismael Salas. He said, stop giving rounds away. You cannot afford to do that, and you've got to find a way inside and work that body.
Yep.
Right now on the inside, it's Espinosa feeling very comfortable as well.
Espinosa can fight the inside, Tess, and I love the way he's circling around and going to that weak side. Good exchange right there.
Excellent exchange.
Right now, it's a textbook fight right now. Head clash from both fighters. Out at range, Espinosa's using his offense.
Very game and determined Espinosa here as we come to the end of round number 4.
Espinosa's no Shimizu. He's tougher, he's stronger, he's busier, and notice how he finishes his combination with a left hook.
Is the upset-seeking Rafael Espinoza. Mark Kriegel brings up the name of Satoshi Shimizu because that was the fighter who also had a distinct height advantage. 5'11" when Ramírez TKO'd him in 5. For Ramírez to open up as a minus 1,500 favorite, and right now the VIG is just 15 cents on the dollar. Is Emmanuel Navarrete.
Yep.
Similar circumstances against Isaac Dogbe years ago, and Navarrete, of course, has gone on to be a superstar and 3-division world champion.
Tess, you just don't know. You just never know, Tess. When I won my world championship, they didn't know who I was either. But I was hungry, I was determined. This is a 10-year pro. He's a 10-year pro. He knows how to fight, Tess.
Good exchange in the middle of the ring.
Ramírez still trying to set him up for that leaping, that overhand left. Still trying to set him up for that shot. Ramírez is gonna have to fight harder than he's ever had to fight in his entire career. Amateur and everything. Big shots right there landed.
Coming in with the left hand. Espinosa, though, keeps stepping to him. Short
big
right
shot.
hand on the inside from the champion, and Espinosa stands right in front of him.
Southpaw stands now, huh?
He has switched a couple times tonight. Now,
oh, there it is!
My!
There it is!
My! Robeisy Ramirez lunging with it and brutalizing Espinosa. My, oh my! What dynamite!
Getting caught, playing with your feet. That's what happens. Bagging up right here. He's changing stances. Ramírez sees it. That's experience right there. Right hook, right on the money. Here it is again from a different angle. He's stepping back. Okay, you want to switch? Switch right in front of me? Go ahead.
All his hope. There were only a few seconds left in that round because when he got up, he was badly damaged. Timmy, how does he look to you to start round 6?
He looks okay right now, but he just got hit with another right hook from Ramirez. Ramirez now is finding a home. Now he's moving to his left, and he's looping his right hook over the jab. There it is again, high on the temple.
Robeisy Ramirez hunting that prey. Coming in with a series of left hands, partially blocked. That one hit a little harder. And now head hunting against the 6'1". Oh, and that's a slip. Espinosa thought he had a knockdown. It is a slip. Comes with the uppercut. Espinosa's giving everything he can, and then he got floored in the final moments of round 5.
Ramirez looking for another opportunity.
Uppercut on the inside.
Looking for the weak spot, Tess. There it is, again, leg.
Did you see his leg buckle there? That left-hand exchange. Can he find him in the final minute? Short right hook on the inside. Comes back with the left. Remember, it was a right hook up top that scored the knockdown earlier. Espinosa willing to trade. Ramirez welcomes it. Back to the center of the ring. Espinosa pushing back Ramirez. Ramirez digging in.
Low blow.
That was a low blow with the right hand. They're just going to give him a warning right now. Back to business they go. Espinosa with a 2-punch combination. Right uppercut. Ramirez covering up for the moment. Will he unload here with a right hook again?
There it is.
There it is again. And a swinging left that sweeps in. And an uppercut comes back from Espinosa. Excellent title fight here in South Florida. Was I visualize myself coming forward and knocking out Robeisy Ramirez? That was the very first thing he said to us yesterday.
With that world championship tonight.
This is the start of round number 7. The first 4 rounds, the underdog Espinosa swept. Then at the end of round 5, Ramirez landed a huge right hook and came back with more power exchanges in round 6. Bernardo.
Ismael Salas just told me what changed the fight was the right hand of Robeisy, but how we're going to finish this fight is by following it up with a left hook.
You got to continue to build on your attack, Tess. Build on it. Keep breaking them down little by little. Good shot.
Here to support Robeisy Ramirez. You can see the blood coming from the bridge of the nose of Espinosa.
Good shot. Knee again, right knee. Something's up with the right knee of Espinosa, Tess.
The champ senses. Stepping right to the inside. He's been more judicious than Espinosa and very effective in the last couple rounds.
And he's breaking down, Tess. The power's not on those shots like they were early on from Espinosa. He's breaking down little by little.
Straight right hand from Espinosa, mostly blocked. There's
Good
a left
shot.
hand. Oh, and he stumbles. He's got him in trouble here. Closing moments of round 7. Left hand scores again. Espinosa's coming forward and throwing punches.
Oh.
Another headshot lands. And Espinosa takes and wants to give.
By champion and challenger. You know, Espinosa started off strong. Maybe swept the first 4 rounds. Very active. Extending with that jab. Gave Robeisy Ramirez a ton of problems with his height and also his reach. But then,
for a bit, but Rafael Espinoza, give him credit. His first world championship fight, a 10-year pro, fighting mostly in Mexico. This is his 3rd fight in the United States. He's only fought past the 6th round once, and it's this kind of an effort. And now Ramirez is finding his groove.
Target
Here
practice.
he comes. Look at the champ firing off against the big, lanky target, and Espinosa still is punching. Now Ramirez, you can see how comfortable he is as Not as much offense coming from Espinoza.
He's just waiting on that one kill shot test. He's lining it up, recharging right now. Espinoza's using some of his energy. I would say if Ramirez would go down to the body, he can weaken him as well. But he's looking for that one kill shot. And Tess, when he lands it, it's going to be nasty.
Pace has slowed just a little bit here in round 8. Sweeping up with that right hand. End of round 8. Going to take a very short break and tell you what's coming your way soon enough. As well as Luis Alberto Lopez defending his IBF. Of course, we are in the midst of a thrilling WBO Featherweight World Championship fight here. The beginning of round number 9. Mark Kriegel, how do you have it through 8?
76-75, Robeisy Ramirez, the first 4 rounds to Espinoza, who I'd like to see again. You know, you said something before, Joe, based on what Espinoza's analysis was. He who goes forward in this fight wins.
With a heavy favorite for the champion. Bernardo.
Espinoza's corner, they want him to be more active. They want him to work behind the jab because they see the same thing Tim saw, that he's just trying to land one shot at a time. And I'm talking about Robeisy.
Ooh. He can't get away from that shot. He cannot get away from that lead right hook of Robeisy.
That back power hand coming straight on the lead.
Good hook.
That was on the elbow.
Shot.
Went to the body, was partially blocked, caught a bit of the elbow. That one was sweeping. And then filling that gap was Ramirez with a 2-punch combination. Espinoza gaining a little bit of confidence here at the end of round number 9.
Starting to see him, right? Catching his second win.
Yes, he is. And he threw 74 punches to Ramirez's 29. Interesting if you think about how this could be scored. We saw what Mark's card was moments ago. You see the total punches. The middle rounds for Ramirez, including a 10-8 round, and then that last round really being a swing round, if not a lean towards Espinoza. So here we are, 3 rounds to go. Can Ramirez defend his world title?
He's going to have to, because Espinoza starting to seem that he got a full steam and he's coming forward and marching. He's getting confident. As you see there, throwing combinations right there, landing most of those shots on Ramirez.
We are admiring the courage of Rafael Espinoza. He has an injured right leg and he's fighting through it.
Oh, big shots.
He's taken headshots and yet still firing at Ramirez.
Espinoza right now has to continue to fight. He has to fight and weather the storm. He has to believe. He needs to take those shots coming from Ramirez and he needs to keep piling on, keep marching forward.
An uppercut that comes forward. Just a tremendous effort by Espinoza. Effective work by Ramirez, but a wonderful game effort by Espinoza in a tight fight here.
Ramirez has to use his angles. He's making his fight harder than it needs to be. He needs to exit that weak side. He needs to look for that right hook, but he needs to start down low. Bring the attention down low first, because he's sitting in front like that, he's gonna get teed up on, and he's not winning these rounds.
3 straight right uppercuts from Espinoza.
Body language, body language, body language, people.
Easy to read if you're a judge, right?
Absolutely.
One guy's coming forward, being the aggressor, making the fight.
This fight is close. You don't have time to be resting.
Look at this work rate
gotta fight
from Espinoza. How bad do you want it? He's showing you. Is Espinoza. but he doesn't know how to lose. 21-0. He's been down in this fight, but he has been superb with his volume punching, with his effort, with his grit.
Tess, I don't know if you mentioned the mouthpiece wasn't in
Manny Robles
right there.
just put it back in.
But Espinoza had no clue what round it was. He's in there fighting.
Yes.
A lot of fighters don't do that. They pay attention. They look up at the big monitor to see how much time is left. He's in there fighting and operating like a champion right now.
And here we are in the championship rounds. Just over 5 minutes to determine it. Things are lined up for a huge year ahead in the 126-pound division.
You don't have time to do that. You in there fighting to win, period. That's what you're seeing from Espinoza right now. Robeisy, little low in his offense, looking to set up one big punch. Don't know if that's a mistake right now, but right now, who's dictating the pace?
Well, he has the amateur pedigree, the two-time gold medalist. He has the skill. He also showed the power earlier, scoring the knockdown in round 5.
Robeisy just looking to just put that fire out with one big shot. Tess, that's all it takes sometimes. One big shot. But then you're gambling. You're gambling. If you're not being offensive-minded, you're losing these rounds. Oh,
tries to come with that back power hand, and Espinoza stands right there and returns.
While he had him hurt, he had to go down to the body to continue to weaken him. And Robeisy didn't do that.
Robeisy had him hurt in round 5, had him hurt in round 7. But Espinoza has gathered himself and keeps putting forth a tremendous effort.
Oh, big shot.
Caught him coming in. 1 round to determine it.
104, 104, 104, 6 rounds to 4. I got it tied.
High mark by Espinoza in the 10th. Kriegel has it tied. Which way will it go? And Espinoza comes right out and keeps firing.
That's a smart thing to do. Espinoza closing the distance. Not allowing Ramírez to be able to extend either with that right hook or that looping left.
3-punch combination from Espinoza. Ramírez comes back with the left hand. Espinoza trying to place that uppercut, drives a left hand of his own back. Ramírez counter, who is much more than anybody thought he could be. Under 2 minutes left in this world title fight. Nearly slipped on the logo there on that back foot. Straight right hand from Espinoza. Headshot from Ramírez, and Espinoza now turning it on more and more. Works his way back to the inside.
Tess, this is why I love boxing, Tess.
Just spectacular when there's drama like this.
This is why I love boxing. You're seeing guts, you're seeing blood, determination.
And you just never know on any given night from any opponent, anything can happen. Look at this in the final minute.
Oh my goodness.
Espinoza just saying, I'm going for it. I'm taking it to the champ in front of his fans.
Ramírez has to do something. He has to do something.
Espinoza sending him back against the ropes. Ramírez was trying to grapple. Espinoza scores the knockdown. This could be a massive upset.
7, 8, 9. We'll continue, champ. Walk over there.
The champ is in trouble. The 2-time Olympic gold medalist against the little-known, rugged, Mexican hopeful. He is in trouble right to the final bell. This is a knockdown in the last round, Timmy.
Just too many punches. The round before that, over 100 punches. Espinoza was able to throw too much, too physically strong, too determined. It was too much firepower.
Efrain Lebron scores the bout 113-113. Benoit Roussel scores the bout 114-112. And Steve Weisfeld scores the bout 115-111 for your winner by majority decision. And the new WBO featherweight champion of the world, Rafael El Divino Espinoza!
A dream comes true.